Hey, welcome to my journey. Today we're going to do a small chatting haul. Probably more chat than there is haul because it's not a very big haul. I went to do a pickup order at Harris Teeter yesterday, and it's the first time I had done there. And it's the first time I've done it on their app, because at my old store you would drive through and mash the button, and when I quit they were just getting the new way to tell when you were there, and then they most of the time be out there waiting on me. Well, this is a new app system, and it told me my order time was 11:30 whatever. Well, they sent me a thing that says your order's ready. I'm like, okay, cool, I'll go down there and get it. When I get there and I'm checked in and I hit I'm here, and it lets you hit I'm here until your time. So I had 15 minutes to kill. I wasn't just going to sit there. So the Dollar Tree is just right down the road. So I went to the Dollar Tree, and when I go to the Dollar Tree, I pick up a few things. So I thought, well, we'll look at the little goodies I picked up. I'll show you these. I got 2 of each. I got the whole milk and the 1% milk. They got the Modern Pantry milks back in. These don't go out until July of next year. So these are awesome to have on your shelf in case you run out of milk. So like I said, I got 2 of each of those. So I was excited. They have 1%, 2% whole. And I found this. I haven't opened it. Hawaiian Islands by Papa Nicholas. It just says sweet and exotic. It's a light roast. So I don't have any idea. There's no nothing that tells what the flavors are. Just quality coffee since 1897. Raised the bar. Whatever. Sweet and exotic. So I'll give it a try. And then I found these. I may have some. I don't know. When I bought my googly eyes, my little candy eyes, the other day, I saw these. I'm like, I don't know if we have any big ones. Sometimes when we put them on, you just need a big one. So I got those. And then look what I found. There was only 2 and I got them. This stuff, oh, I love it. It's the Compared to Olay Regenerist Micro Sculpting Cream. Now, I don't know what is sculpting. I don't know any of things what it's doing, other than I can put this on my face and not feel like I have anything on my face. So this is what I moisturize my face with. And it is, I love it. If you like to put something on your face that you don't know there's anything on your face, because I'll sweat. I feel like I'm suffocating if it clogs up my skin. It's this right here. I am digging down to the last of what I've got. So you better know because I specifically look for these when I go. Never see them. So you better know I got them. Then, look at this. Pumpkin spice scent, sweet, warm, and spicy. Linen and room spray with essential oil. I smelled it right there. Oh, it smells good. Got 2 of them. They had also the little beads, scent beads that you open the top. I've never found those to work. If you put your nose in it, it smells, but I've never found it to scent an area. And then they had the gel kind. And those were both pumpkin spice, but I didn't get those because, like I said, I've never found them to work. These do work. These work like wonders. These Wizard, it says last up to 25 hours, but it's the pumpkin spice. Oh my gosh. It smells so good. And these candles really throw some scent. I'm telling you, they really do. Wizard, I did say Wizard, yeah. But, so I got like 5 of these, 4 of these. I got 4 of these. And then, this is what I was looking for when I first saw somebody haul it, and I found the witch. I never did find this one. Well, they had them restocked today, and they only had 1. The other 2 were witches. Check it out. How cool is that? Can you see everything in there? I don't know how I'm going to use it, but I'm going to use it. Listen, I've got to get started. That's all. That's all. Listen, I was going to go in my room and do something. I made me a coffee. I'm like, oh, let's sit down and chat and hold a minute. Now, I got to get started on my Halloween crafts. I feel like I have lost my inspiration. Y'all know I just be honest with you. I was so excited. I got so much crap on this bed that I bought for that. Now I'm thinking I can't figure out what I want to do. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I'm going to take it in there and there's some parts of it I want to paint. So maybe if I start with the paint, it'll get me more into the mode of decorating. So, excuse me. I apologize. So Holly and Jacob was up here today because, today is David's birthday. He's 61 today. But they come up here to see Pawpaw, and Holly wrote him a card, and there was scribble on there from a crayon. And Holly said, "You see that gray stuff over there on the left?" We're like, "Yeah." She said, "That says Pawpaw." She told him to write Pawpaw, and that's what he did. That says Pawpaw. So it was a sweet card. I baked him a cake this morning before he got home, and they sat here and talked the whole time. Me and Jacob was outside the whole time. He was playing in Pawpaw's car, making it beautiful, decorating it, and then he called it his work truck. It was his blue truck. And I'm going to tell you, he makes this, that's his truck running. Holly says he makes it all the time. So he was walking around that thing just, and then he's got some sticky, y'all remember the tale of the sticky hands? Well, I had 2 left here. He come in and he found them. He come outside. He makes me stay out there. He said, "I'm going to go get a snack." Well, a snack. "You want me to go get you one?" "No, you stay here." So he comes in here and does stuff and comes back out to me. He don't let me come in. I think he thinks if I go in, we're going to stay. So he says, "No, you stay here." So he come out, he found a sticky hand, and then he went by and said, "There's another one in there." So he come in here, he found that one too. And he threw one up on David's hood for a decoration. So I told David, I said, "You got a sticky hand on your hood." And there was a frog on the front porch. He was the color of the concrete. I just noticed something sitting there. I'm like, "What?" And I got down towards it and scooched it. It was a frog. Oh my gosh, I got to tell y'all a story. Okay, I'll get to that. And it's the color of the concrete. I had never seen one like that. So we played with it, and I had the fly swat, and when you scooch it up, he would jump a little bit. And Jacob said he wanted to do it, so he did a little bit. We didn't swat it or hurt it or nothing. We just scooched it up to it, And so Jacob was over here, and I was over here, and I made it jump. And it jumped up on his fly swat. So I hollered and told Holly, I said, "Come here, look what Jacob's got." And he was holding it so still. He was just holding it so still. He didn't want it to fall off. So we played with it until it got lost over there behind the flower or something. I don't know. It got somewhere. But let's hold on just a minute. We play bubbles. He likes bubbles with the fly swat. So we play bubbles with the fly swat. And so I was looking at my Facebook memories this morning, and one was, oh gosh, I forgot to pay attention how many years ago. Well, Holly was in high school, and she's 29, close to 30. So she was in high school, and I had took her over to a friend's birthday party. And on my way back, the way I went past this church, and beside the church they have like a field with a row of trees, and under that row of trees on both sides is a little creek, right? So I went by there, took her to the party. I come back by that way, and I seen a man laying over under the trees up towards the creek. It goes down, in the bank. And I'm like, I'm looking. I'm like, oh my God, there is a dead body in the the field, there's a dead body. I'm freaking out. So I go over there and I pull up in the church parking lot, and I called 911, and I told them, I said, I think there's a dead body over here. I said, I told them where I was. They knew where I was. And the police got there, and he walked on over. It was a good little walk. He walked on over there to him, and I was standing there. I wasn't leaving until I found out. I was standing there. I was going, oh my gosh, if he don't move, I'm going to throw up. I'm going to throw up. I'm going to throw up. Well, the man was pushing on him. He wasn't budging. I'm like, oh my God, he's dead. He's dead. He kept pushing on him and nudging him till he finally got him roused. The boy was passed out, dead, stone cold, drunk or high, but I think he was drunk. Scared the out of me. But I was like, if he don't get up, I'm gonna vomit. I'm gonna throw up. So that was my head's itching. That was a memory and a half. Because it's not every day you see what appears to be a dead body just laying under a tree, you know? So, I don't know what the dude's doing this day, but that day, he was not with it. So, anything else to chat about? Ugh. I'm going to tell you what I did. Yesterday, I was in there. I had just refilled my coffee creamer, the powder. And I went in there and I took the lid off and my hand jerked. I don't know what I did. And it just went and spilled in the floor. And I couldn't vacuum it up because Dave was in the bed asleep. So there's a pile of creamer in the floor just waiting on him to get up. Then today, I'm going out to in the big room to refill my glass jar up here with my powdered laundry detergent. Excuse me. And I knew when I started shaking it out, it was the wrong thing to be doing. I knew it. And here come the avalanche. Boom. I think, you know how they get little blobs stuck together? I think one of them hit it and it went. So a pile of that just clumped over into the floor. I'm like, really? Really? I went to get my cast iron pan out last night. I keep them in my drawer under my stove, but I keep a white towel under there so in case a mouse gets in the house, I can see, because where they used to come in at, and even if they get in, they always tend to go around the stove. Oh gosh, hold on. Anyway, they tend to go around the stove, and so if they get up in there, I can see the little poopies, because the drawer's black, and I don't like that. I don't like not knowing if a mouse had got in my house and I don't know it. I want to see. So when I baked all my pumpkins the other day, I baked for so long, all the stuff that was on the bottom, like just crunched up, just baked off, and I had to wipe it up. And so when I was wiping, I didn't realize it went down in the crack. You know how it goes in between the door and then it hits the drawer under there? So when I went to get my cast iron frying pan last night, I opened it up. The top of the drawer was down in there. It was So I had to take all that out, which is not much. My cast iron frying pans and a couple little single serve dishes. And then the plastic lids that go on my Pampered Chef little brown bowls, had to run them through the dishwasher because they had grease on them. But so I had to wash the towel. So I've been having lots of messes here for some reason. I don't know why. I'll tell you this. I put my fall flowers on my little tables out there, and a bird had nested. Did I tell y'all about that? That bird nested in one of my succulents, and I went over by it. It must have been, what was I doing? I was over there doing something on that side, and I couldn't tell what the fluffed up stuff in there was, so I touched it and the bird flew out. Scared me to death. Well, the bird had nested in there. It didn't just build a nest. It dug a hole, because I pulled all that stuff out there today, because in case there's any spiders or anything wanting to nest in it before I bring it in the house, you know. That nest, he dug a hole in the plant, and the nesting was down in the hole and then all up above it and around it. So he had built him a little fortress. So he's not going to come back and use it again. She's done had her babies, and they done flown the nest. They're gone. But what was I saying? Oh, I was just telling you that. But Lord have mercy, my porch is covered in leaves. They just fly off that tree. Listen, they've already started all fall long. All I can do is sweep. But you know what? That's the price I pay for that big old tree, because I love my tree. I just love my tree. Bonus points if you know what movie's that from. Tell me. Down below. Tell me. Another glorious morning makes me sick. You know I had to have the mug. Did you hear that? Well, this is a lame video. I thought I was going to have some stuff to talk about. I made David a birthday cake. I told you that. It's good too. See, I made this banana cake last week. The cake was awful. I mean, it was awful. It was not edible. The cream cheese frosting was the best I've ever made. So I'm saving that recipe. I'm tossing the banana cake recipe. But I didn't want to get rid of that icing. So I scraped it all off, put it in the bowl, and put it in the refrigerator. Dave said, that'd be good with a chocolate cake under it. I'm like, birthday cake. So that's what I did. I baked the chocolate cake and put that on it. And I had a piece when Holly was here. We had us a piece. It was good. I did I found a trick. I don't remember where I found it. I've had it in there written on a piece of paper for a very long time. I don't know if it was just on a vlog post or a recipe post, Facebook, I don't know. But it says to make a cake taste more like a bakery, a box cake tastes more like a bakery. This is what you do. So this is what I did. Instead of the oil, use a stick of melted butter. Instead of water, use milk. And use 4 eggs, no matter what it says, use 4 eggs, called for 3, and a teaspoon of vanilla. I'm gonna tell you what, it was good. It's a good cake. It was more dense than the box cake. So, I mean, it was good. I don't know if it was, I guess maybe it is a little bit more bakery-ish, because I think their cakes are not as fluffy. They're typically a denser, it's not dense. Maybe that's not the right word. Just a more firm cake, even though it's soft. Y'all know I struggle with my words. I struggle. So anyway, I got to go put my pumpkin spice on. I'm working on this video. Well, I'm going to show you or not, I don't know. But I've been recording all the pumpkin spice things that I've picked up to put in one pumpkin spice video, just to show you the things that are out there. Now, I have not bought everything pumpkin spice that I see. I only buy it if it's something I'm going to use or something I'm going to eat. I'm not buying something just for the sake of this pumpkin spice. Look what you can buy, and then I'm not going to consume it and I just throw it away. I didn't do that. But I bought things that I would actually use. And I thought, well, as I get them, I'll videotape them and put them in one pumpkin spice video. If you want to see it. I mean, gosh, who knows? Because you know how I am about pumpkin spice. That's my jam. That is my jam. So, I ain't got nothing else to talk about. Well, listen, I redid it in here. I had to, and I hate to admit it, I had to pack up some of my cookbooks to make room over here for pantry stocking up, because I told you in several videos I'm just not real sure. And I feel I do have food insecurity. And my mama can attest to this because I think she has it too. That's why she always loved to go to the grocery store, because there was a time, without getting into our personal business, where we didn't have. And so, I mean, we didn't have. And then it got to where we didn't have much. And so there's a food insecurity that when you finally are able to buy some food, you want to buy food to stock up, because it's like if you don't have all that stock up, you feel like you don't have food. And once I get my stuff stocked up, I hate using it because then it'll be gone. And I struggle my pretty much entire adult life worrying that I'm not going to have food. And I've never gone without food as an adult. Never gone without, obviously. Well, you can be big and go without food, just not have the right food. I mean, you can be big and eat right. It can be genetics. There's all kind of reasons you can be big. So I can't be talking about why somebody big, people big just because they big. They got their own reasons why they are. A lot of mine is genetic. My cousin down here, she told me, she said, you gonna be big. She said, and I ain't gonna tell you my mama's maiden name. She said, them's big people. She said, pretty women, pretty women. She said, just big, pretty women. She said, you gonna be big. And she's right. All of them on that side big. Mm-hmm. Yep. So I'm working on not being big. Oh, let me tell you my weigh-in. I gained over 6 pounds this week. Last week I lost almost 5. And I didn't do a video because I didn't feel like it. I'm like, oh, I can do a video, but I don't feel like it. This week, I'm like, oh, maybe I'll do a weigh-in. I'm like, then Holly said they're coming. I'm like, well, no, I ain't gonna do a weigh-in. I ain't got time. Excuse me. And 6 pounds. What in the teetotal snot was trying to be nice is that about? Now, I had a couple snacks. I had a couple of my pumpkin spice snacks, but I ate way less this past week than I have in a long time. That Ozempic is finally kicking in. Now, it's not making me not snack. If I get hungry, I'm not choosing the right food every time, but I'm not hungry all the time. I'm not just constantly searching for something to eat. But if I do get hungry, I'm not always reaching for a protein or something healthy. I'm reaching for that pumpkin spice snack, which I don't care. I don't particularly care for gaining 6 pounds. I don't know. My clothes don't feel different. My belly don't feel different. I don't feel fatter. My little skirt I wear is so loose. It's looser than it's ever been. So I don't know. Well, our bodies fluctuate. We weigh this, we weigh that, whatever. But I am not denying myself these pumpkin spice treats. I'll get them one time. I won't rebuy because then they'll be gone until next year. And I am a lover of the pumpkin spice. I'll take it year round. That's why I'm excited to have all that pumpkin in the freezer. I will take it year round. There is no season except for the part that you can buy. There's a season. So these are things that I can only get now. And so I'm taking advantage of it. It's my season, y'all. It's my season. And so the little things that I'm getting, I don't have anything left. I have been eating some cookies and Little Debbie's. Other stuff is like stuff in the refrigerator. I can't even think what it is. Just it's not stuff you sit down and eat. You'll see it in my video when I ever get around to showing it. And I did eat tater chips twice, but they're not David's tater chips. They're the tater chips we had bought for something. I think I bought them when Sebastian was here. I did. I bought them when Sebastian was here. That's what I've eaten on twice. Not in addition to a meal, as a replacement for a meal. So I told you I've eaten less, but I'm not making the exact right decisions when it comes to what I'm going to eat. Now, I did have a good supper last night. I ate my protein because it was a hamburger steak with ketchup. Because you know what? Heinz 57 burns me now. It's getting to where everything that I loved is burning me. My mouth has gotten so sensitive, it's not even funny. It's not even funny how sensitive my mouth has turned off to be. It's just getting worse and worse and worse. And so I did eat that and a small baked potato and one spoonful of green beans because I wasn't feeling them. It's the French cut, which they were good, but I was feeling the tater and the meat. Today we're having hobo dinner. I'm like, what am I gonna cook today? It's David's birthday. He don't love nothing better than beans and taters. He loves beans and taters. So that's what he's getting today. He's getting beans and taters. And he will be happy as a clam. Mm-hmm. Easy to please. Easy to please. So I guess I've talked to you long enough about nothing. I may try, because I'm trying to think. I don't have anything to do tomorrow, to my knowledge. Here lately I've had something to do every Friday. I may try to do a live tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So just around 1 o'clock, pay attention. If I pop up, come visit me. We'll talk about something. I don't know what. We'll find out something. Figure out something to jaw jack about. Or y'all just look at me waiting for me to think of something when I can't. So anyway, all right, well, that's all I know. Boring. Okay. See you want to see.